Hello Aries, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aries for the week of April 18th. Now keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I will not send you a message, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do not get scammed. Also check out my Instagram. I do content there as well. And hitting the like and subscribe buttons really does help my channel grow in a big way, so please do consider doing that. You'll get weekly, monthly, and bonus content from me. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here. We're also going to take a few... we'll put that right here, and then we'll also take a few of these Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. I think that looks just about good enough to me. All right, Aries, energy in the middle. Well, first and foremost, I like to give my sort of opening thoughts here on the energy, and there's big manifestation energy available to you in this week. You have a major combination of a manifestation happening quickly, accelerating. This is showing up in the future. I do feel like some of you have spent some time getting clear on maybe where you stand with yourself or with another person. This is such an interesting opening energy because we have a little bit of love in here. We also have a little bit of, actually have a lot of manifestation power towards projects, work, situations like that. So in the overall message here in the middle, you have the Two of Cups. So this is my favorite romance card to find in the tarot. Two of Cups is like two souls linking up in this lifetime after having known each other in a previous lifetime. It's a soul union. It's two people who maybe even have an energetic past with each other. And what I mean by that is the Two of Cups can talk about a past life love romance or a past life love connection. It truly is the card you would want to see if you're looking for love. Now, it can also be applied to other areas of your life. The Two of Cups can generally speak to partnerships in your life happening. So this can be work partnerships, business partnerships, anything like that that may be happening for you. And so the Two of Cups is a very good card to find. It can also talk about general harmony. It's an amazing card. It can also just talk about general harmony in your life. Like you may be coming into a more harmonious time for yourself. Like you may be creating more harmony between you and yourself as well. So in the past, you have the Three of Wands and the Moon. So the Three of Wands is a card of adventure. It's being an explorer. Okay, it's going and looking out into the ocean, looking out to the universe, looking out to the world, and saying, "I have everything I could ever want in front of me. I just need to take a step." And the Three of Wands says that you are taking that step. This is getting fired up. Okay, this is, this is like a grand adventure card. Okay, this can represent travel. You can see that they are kind of either seeing the ship sail away or waiting for the ship to sail in. And so it can talk about, doing literal travel. Some of you may have done that, but I think this is less about that. I think this is more about you recognizing that. I think this is more about you building on top of a small win. Okay, the Three of Wands does say that small wins build up to big wins over time as well, in addition to everything I just said. And so I do feel like maybe in the past year you've had a sort of boost. You've had a sort of boost of energy in your life. And this is like, this may have come in the form of you like being successful towards something. And I do feel like what has gone on here with this moon energy is the moon showing up here. This may be something along the lines of like, the moon talks about maybe something that's murky, something that's not clear. It could mean that something's not as it appears. But this moon card is also heavily associated with trusting your gut, trusting the voice of your soul. And so putting this together, it's almost like for some of you, you've dug in and you have asked yourself what you want to do with the energy that you have, where you want to go from here, how you want to build on top of this win, or how you want to start seeing the wins stack up, is the type of energy that I see. So it looks very good for you. I'm not afraid of this moon card. In fact, you shouldn't really be afraid of any of these cards, but some of the cards can have some challenging messages. I'm just not concerned for you about the moon card. Now, in the future, you do have this Eight of Wands and the Magician, okay? So I love this energy of Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Magician. Okay, that's major manifestations, okay? It's almost like you can just alchemize whatever it is that you want into your life right now. The Eight of Wands can talk about getting unstuck. It can feel like a breath of fresh air. It can feel like it's sort of like breakthrough energy, okay? It's accelerated motion. It's the clouds clearing. It's something happening quickly. Something happening quickly. It's typically communication that brings good news, but it can also be everything else that I just said. And I'm just intuitively feeling about this big jolt of energy for you around bringing something into existence. You have this Magician card, which is manifestation. This is the biggest card to find if you're looking to manifest something into your life, okay? When you get the Magician card. And so what's going on here is so take a look at this. This is an interesting synchronicity as well. We talked about how the moon, and just so happens that both of these are major arcanas, we talked about the moon represents internal messages. Well, the Magician recognizes that they have all of these tools in the palm of their hand. They have all of these tools within themselves. And it says that you don't necessarily need to go learn anything, you don't need to go buy anything, you don't need to whatever, right? You don't need to enroll in another course at your university or whatever the case may be. The tools are here. The tools are here. And you can use those tools to manifest a big situation into your life. But the Magician must take action. The Magician must take action. And that is a very important message that goes along with the Magician as well. But this can happen quickly for you. So let's move up the pyramid here. So you have the Hierophant, you have the King of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the King of Cups. Okay, Aries. Notice the Wands energy here. It's just sticking out to me. You know, we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4 Wands cards here showing up. We also have we now have 2 Kings showing up here. Remember, it doesn't matter what gender you are, you can take on any of these cards, and any of the qualities and aspects of these cards. So we have this Hierophant in the past here with the Three of Wands and the Moon, recognizing that perhaps some of you need to break tradition in some ways. Some of you need to I'm saying that some of you may have figured this out, so I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm saying some of you may have figured out that there was maybe something that you kept doing over and over again. And as the Hierophant is a card of tradition. And with the King of Wands next to it in this influence, also influencing it also with the Moon energy here, the King of Wands is a classic entrepreneur. They are not necessarily always going to take the traditional office worker route or the traditional path in life. The King of Wands can rely on their inspiration and their talents to bring something big into their life. And, you know, for you, whether it is starting a business or it's not whatever it is for you, maybe it's just like doing extremely well on a project, exceeding on a project, excelling at work, whatever the case may be, you may be doing this in a non-traditional way. Because actually the Hierophant can refer to your work, your organization that you're a part of, but the Hierophant can also refer to a marriage. Okay, it can refer to marriage coming in. You do have this Two of Cups energy in the bottom, at the base of the pyramid. So again, this could certainly be the case for some of you coming in here, but this feels more about you being a magician. This feels like more about you being a magician in your life and doing the things you've wanted to do for a long time. The Nine of Wands tells you that it's time to persevere. You have the 8 into the 9 of Wands, okay? So what's going on here is situations are progressing, situations are stepping up, okay? And I think as a result, you are stepping up. And also, there is an opportunity here in the future for this to happen quickly, but try not to force divine timing. You really can't force divine timing. Lastly, here you have the King of Cups, another king, talking about how you may, want to do something to save, persevere, and kind of save and persevere your energy, or sorry, save and preserve. I was messing those two words up. Save and preserve your energy at this time to help yourself out in the most way possible, especially your emotional energy. There is something around perseverance, the fact that I was messing that up. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. Let's see what these Kipper cards are. Okay, so you have thoughts, thief, and message of concern. Well, you do have a message coming in here. To me, it feels positive. Okay, even though this message of concern card may feel a little negative, it's the message that you are concerned about. Okay, whatever message you are waiting for or looking for, this could be coming in, and it doesn't necessarily need to be negative. Now, the thief can be a very challenging person in your life, but you have it here with the thoughts card, which you can see this person is thinking about somebody, but this also refers to potentially just your thoughts generally towards life. And so yeah, don't let don't let negative thoughts get the worst of you here at this time, because you have a major it's almost like there's portal energy here, where it's like you have this portal for something to happen quickly for you. Okay, let's move up the pyramid here. You have Strength card, more fire energy. You have Two of Wands, wow, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay. So the Strength card's Leo energy, right? We've been talking about, you're obviously a fire sign as well. By the way, the King of Wands could represent you, by the way. It could represent any fire sign. I didn't say that, but look, the Strength card represents overcoming an internal obstacle. We said this here with this Moon energy. Moon is something coming to the surface. It's trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. You now have this Strength card. There was something that you've had to hurdle over. There was an internal situation that you had to jump over in order for you to get yourself to where you are right now. And the thing is, this may have been a major challenge for you. If I'm putting this all together, this is the way that you are talking to yourself or thinking about yourself here. Okay, and I think some of you have overcome that hurdle, or you will be in the future. The Two of Wands, making a decision here, trying to go down, trying to decide on which path to go down. 3, 2, 8, 9. Okay, so the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Situations moving on, situations progressing here at this time. Now you have this Eight of Pentacles, which is a card that speaks to a major talent that you have. This is the biggest card to find about having a skill or a talent or an ability that will keep you well provided for. It also represents positive movement forward, or good movement forward. 8, 8, 8. The Strength card is number 8. Power. Okay, it's flip an 8. Okay, look at an 8 and then flip it on its side. That's the infinity symbol. Okay, you have an infinite number of power right now. You have an infinite number of opportunities available to you. And if I'm really thinking about this, some of you, I feel like maybe really didn't, I feel like somebody early on in your life maybe said that you're not good at something, or this isn't what you're supposed to be doing, and you've transcended that. You've let go of that trauma. Moving up, you have the Fool and the Queen of Wands. So we now have counterparts. We've now counterparts showing up here with the King and the Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are here for love, this will be a power couple, or this will be a union between two people who have similar values, similar goals, similar alignments, especially in work. You may actually quite literally meet this person in work. Okay, both of you have a similar approach to work, to your talents and your gifts and your ability. But what's interesting is the Queen of Wands is a major card of attraction as well, not just in love, but again, manifesting, attracting what it is that you want and what you need into your life here. You're a magician at this time. The Fool represents a powerful new journey or a powerful new beginning. It's an extremely strong card. And again, this is around you transcending some type of, I think for many of you, obviously this won't be the case for everybody, but for many of you, transcending some sort of significant trauma where somebody said you're not good at this, or you don't know how to do this, or whatever the case may be. You're letting go of that. You're letting go of that, and you're moving forward. Let's see what's at the top of the pyramid. Two of Pentacles. What I love here is this new Aries, this new you, is potentially bringing in new financial situations into your life. The Two of Pentacles can speak to a change in your finances. It can go either way, positive or negative, but it's positive for you from my perspective, because you have all of these amazing cards here on the board. Amazing. Then you do have this Tower on the bottom, which again, one card never makes a reading. And what this is to me talking about is the revelation and the insight that you've had about something that happened to you in the past that is now unlocked and opening up this big, big talent, this big, big opportunity for you to manifest. Wow, love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading.